Okay, so page number 6. And this is my third page today on May. I wish it was May. March 4th. And so this is the stuff that I had put all together. And I went on one of my hard drives and I just printed a photo from Vegas because there was a lot of seemed like traveling stuff in here. Now, what I'm going to do is this one here, I'm going to put you on fast forward because this is the third one today. And really, I've kind of run out of stuff to talk about. So this is going to be fast forwarded and voiced over. And I know some people prefer the voiceover. Some people like both. Some people like the real time. So I don't think there's any way that I can do all 31 videos live, like real time, all 31 pages. So especially if I do 3 pages in a day. So now I'm going to put you on fast forward and I'll put this page together. Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with layout number 6 for Calvinball challenge, which is going on at Get It Scrap. And in every video of everything that is labeled Calvinball, there will be a link to where you can find everything out about it. Just make sure you scroll down in the tab of the description and it's there somewhere. Now this is layout number 6. It was the third one that I did that day and I was just out of things to say. So I just put the recorder on and I watched something on Netflix, Leverage, and I just did the layout. I think I did a little dance there. Not too sure. Seems to me I was kind of, I think the music of the show was just coming on. And I had myself a little dance there. So these are pattern papers from Stampin' Up. They're really older papers. And let me turn off my phone here. It's been in my stash forever. So I took the one with the airplanes and I cut it down kind of on a diagonal, and then I did the opposite way for the other side, and I did sort of a strip at the top and the bottom. Then I took the other pattern paper, I think I did about 8.5 by 8.5 of a square, and it just touches the top and it just touches the bottom where it kind of goes to on an angle. And then I'm going to mount my photo on a scrap of cardstock that was just laying in my drawer. I have a drawer that I have cardstock in, and it's actually full sheets of cardstock, but I also have scraps of cardstock. I just keep everything in one because what I try to do is I try to use my scraps as soon as I make them, kind of thing, so that I don't end up with a bunch of scraps. So before I even will consider another color, if I find that that color coordinates well enough with the page that I'm doing, I use that scrap so that I can not end up with a bunch of scraps. And that's why I tend to scrap with kits too. And it's because I don't like all these leftovers pattern papers just in my stash. Now, I have to say, with this huge kit that I'm making now, it's a huge kit, it's going to be 100 pages. There's going to be a ton of scraps left over. And what I'm doing is I'm putting them all in a drawer. And also, as I'm finishing off the layouts and I have embellishments left, I designated a tray for them and I'm putting them in there too. So I don't know, maybe at page 15 or 20, instead of grabbing the next kit, I might just grab that drawer and say, okay, let's pick out some pages from this and let's, some papers from this and let's make a page. Or I might just wait at the end and then create a whole bunch of kits using the leftovers, because I don't want that to just stay in there. And I've noticed, though, in the upcoming pages, because this is page number 6, and I'm actually, as soon as I finish this voiceover, I'm going to be starting layout 11. And probably not tonight, probably tomorrow. That's going to be the first thing on my to-do list, is going to be to take a picture of all these layouts and start putting them on Calvinball, and also on my Facebook group, and all the other places that I put them. I just didn't feel like taking pictures the last few days, so I felt like scrapping, so that's what I did. Now I'm going to play a little bit with how this is going to go. I like the big square, and I like the square on the side, which I thought I was going to do some journaling there. I can probably still do a little bit of journaling, but this page here, I'm not going to do too much journaling. I'm going to have probably close to an album. If I don't have enough for an album, I'll probably combine a couple of places that I went to, because before we went to Las Vegas, we were in Palm Springs for 4 days, so I still haven't scrapped those pictures either. So I know I can put Palm Springs and Vegas in the same album, because it was really the same trip. We left Palm Springs and then we drove to Las Vegas and spent a day there. So I was only there 24 hours, but I have a few pictures. Now this layout took me about 50 minutes to make, and that's what I'm finding. Most of these layouts are taking me between 45 minutes and just under an hour. And I'm accounting that to the fact that, my kits are pre-done. And a lot of the pages are taking me a little longer, I think, because I'm speaking through the whole process. So a lot of times my hands are not actually moving because my lips are moving. And then I realize, oh, you're not doing anything. So then I start putting things together. But it's still going quite fast. And I think not having to root around for, the embellishments I'm going to use, I just use whatever I picked that I put together while I decided to make this page kits. And I'm on page, like I said, 11. I'm starting layout 11. And not once up to now that I say, oh my goodness, I have no idea what picture I'm going to use. It's just, I'm finding the pictures and I'm not spending a lot of times either choosing the pages. Like the pages, the pictures, I'm just quickly grabbing them and going on to the next. Now I really need to go get some pictures printed, because right now I'm just, as I'm choosing the next page, I'm saying, okay, now I'm going to get these pictures printed. But I'm using my Canon Selfie a lot. I think I'm on my last ink cartridge right now, so I'm going to have to order more. So I need to go and, get 200-300 pictures printed, and then I'll have them at my disposal. Because obviously I feel like scrapping the pictures from those trips that I did a few years ago. And they're all from different years. There's one in 2006, 2007, 2008, and I think 2005. So there's 4 or 5 different trips, and I'm just in the mood to scrap them. So I'm just going to go and print all those pictures. Plus there's a bunch of pictures from last summer that I didn't print. So, I printed the odd photo here and there, and I scrapped those. So I got to get those printed. So as you can tell, I'm just using everything that I had put to use with this layout, and it works out perfectly. And then at the end, what I do is I kind of round up everything I didn't use, and I just put it in that container, like that card there I don't end up using. I tried a few places, I just couldn't get it to work. And so there's 2 or 3 pieces. I'm going to put it in that little basket, and I'm going to use it next time. So I'm not too worried about it. I know it'll get used because I got 100 page kits that I got to get through. And starting page 11, that means that I am 1/3 done my goal for March, because my goal was 31 pages. So I'm starting page 11, so I'm 1/3 done. But I also know that I'm not going to scrapbook March 8, 9, 10, 11. And then after that, the next couple of weeks. I'll probably just get one layout done a day because I'm going to be finishing up my class that I'm going to release at the end of March, around March 25th. And it's going to be a double page double page layout class. There we go. I was able to see it. So I use these thickers that are from October Afternoon. They're little round circles and I absolutely love them. I've used those so much, and especially in the next few layouts you'll see that I use them quite a bit. And once I'm done putting the title, that's going to complete this layout. I just put the date at the very top, and I think I put 2007, but it's actually 2008. So I fixed it once I turned off the video. But that's it, and that's going to complete layout 6. So just to let you know, there's going to be some real-time videos and some voiceover videos in the month of March. So if you're liking these videos, please give me a thumbs up just to let YouTube know, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.